The alarm blares, a sharp, unwelcome sound in the quiet dark of the morning. You reach out a hand, fumbling for the snooze button, and grant yourself another 9 minutes of restless sleep. When the alarm cries out again, you finally relent. You swing your legs over the side of the bed and sit in the dim light. The day has barely begun, and already you feel behind. This small, repeated act of delay is a habit, a decision made without conscious thought. It is a tiny thread in the fabric of your morning one that sets the tone for the hours that follow, often leading to a rushed, reactive state rather than a calm, intentional one. You shuffle to the bathroom, the cool tile a shock to your system. You splash your face with water and look up into the mirror. The person staring back at you has tired eyes. You see the faint lines of stress, the shadow of another night of not quite enough rest. In that moment, a quiet but firm thought rises from within. Something needs to change. This is not a grand, dramatic declaration, but a simple, profound recognition. It is the realization that the life you are living is the sum of your daily habits. The desire for change is born in these ordinary, reflective moments. The decision to change does not require a cataclysmic event. It begins right here, in this quiet confrontation with yourself. Habits are the invisible architecture of our daily lives. They are the small, repeated actions that we perform on autopilot, the silent scripts that run in the background of our minds. Think about your morning routine. You likely brush your teeth, get dressed, make coffee without much deliberate thought. These actions are automated to conserve mental energy, allowing your brain to focus on more complex problems. This automation is a double-edged sword. When our habits are aligned with our goals, they propel us forward with minimal effort. But when they are misaligned, they can silently sabotage our best intentions, keeping us stuck in cycles we desperately want to break. The profound truth about habits is that they do not just change what you do. They fundamentally change who you are. Your identity emerges from your habits. You are not born with a set of pre-written beliefs about yourself. You become a reader by making it a habit to read each night. You become a runner by making it a habit to lace up your shoes, hit the pavement each week. Each time you perform a small action, you are casting a vote for the type of person you wish to become. A single workout will not transform your body, but it does cast a vote for the identity of a healthy person. This concept of identity-based habits is the key to lasting change. To build better habits, we must first understand how they work. Every habit, good or bad, follows a simple neurological pattern known as the habit loop. This loop consists of 3 distinct stages: the cue, the routine, and the reward. Understanding this framework gives you a clear blueprint for dissecting your behaviors and re-engineering them to serve you better. It turns habit formation from mystery into practical science anyone can apply. The habit loop runs in the background of your life, quietly driving your actions whether you notice or not. The first stage is the cue, the trigger that tells your brain to go automatic and pick a habit. Cues can be a time of day, 3:00 p.m., a location, your kitchen counter, a preceding event, finishing dinner, an emotional state, feeling stressed, or the presence of other people. Your smartphone buzzing on your desk is a cue. The smell of coffee brewing is a cue. The feeling of boredom is a cue. These signals are the starting pistol for the routine, the spark that ignites the sequence without conscious intervention. Next is the routine, the behavior itself. Finally, the reward, the end goal of every habit, the satisfying feeling that tells your brain, remember this. The reward closes the loop and teaches your brain to repeat the action. The same 3-step habit loop that builds good habits also cements bad ones. A destructive habit is simply an automated solution that provides some form of reward even if it has long-term negative consequences. The key to breaking a bad habit is not sheer willpower. Willpower is finite and unreliable. Instead, systematically dismantle the habit loop. You do not eliminate a bad habit. You replace it. Alter one component: the cue, the routine, the reward. Reduce exposure to the cue. Out of sight, out of mind. Stop snacking on junk food. Don't keep it in your house. Waste too much time on your phone. Leave it in another room while you work. Removing the trigger prevents the habit. This is environment design. Make bad habits invisible and inconvenient. Make good habits obvious and attractive. Requires forethought, not moment-to-moment willpower. If you can't eliminate the cue, change the routine. Cue: feeling stressed at work. Reward: relief. Routine: going outside for a cigarette. Swap smoking for a 5-minute walk, a brief meditation, a conversation with a coworker. The new routine must deliver a similar reward to be effective. Finally, make the consequence immediately unsatisfying. Use a habit contract, an accountability partner. Agree to an immediate consequence. Pay a friend $10 if you fail. Adds instant cost, making the habit less attractive. Redesign your environment and alter the habit loop to break the patterns that hold you back. To create a positive habit, consciously construct a habit loop. A trigger, a routine, and a reward. For your trigger, use habit stacking. Anchor a new habit to an existing one. The formula is, after my current habit, I will do my new habit. For your routine, use the 2-minute rule. A new habit should take less than 2 minutes. The goal isn't a massive outcome, it's to master the art of showing up. Finally, the reward. For a habit to stick, it must feel satisfying right away. Acknowledge your success to close the loop and tell your brain, let's do it again. Grand goals can be intimidating, leading to procrastination. The secret isn't massive change, but tiny, incremental improvements. This is the principle of getting 1% better every day. Over time, these small gains compound into something extraordinary. This is best practiced through micro-actions, the smallest possible step to move forward. An action so small it seems trivial, yet it defeats inertia. Want to write a book? Write 1 sentence. Want to run? Put on your shoes. The most important part of any new habit is starting. Micro-actions make starting frictionless. What is measured is managed. One of the most effective ways to maintain a new habit is to visually track your progress. The act of tracking is a small habit that reinforces your commitment. It creates immediate satisfaction and a strong visual cue to keep going. You do not need a complex system. A simple wall calendar and a pen are all it takes. For every day you complete your habit, draw a big X over the date. Your goal is simple: don't break the chain of X's. Seeing the chain grow is incredibly motivating. It is tangible proof of your hard work and consistency. Each X is a small victory, a promise you kept. As the chain gets longer, you'll want to protect it. This visual evidence can decide the day you feel like quitting. Life happens. You may miss a day. The crucial rule: never miss twice. Missing once is an accident. Missing twice starts a new habit. Get back on track the next day. Alongside tracking, regular reflection is vital for long-term growth. At the end of each week or month, review your progress. Ask yourself a few simple questions. What went well? What challenges did I face? What can I do to make it easier next week? Reflection isn't judgment, it's learning and course correcting. Identify bottlenecks in your system. Adjust your environment. Refine your approach. Turn habit formation into continuous improvement, not pass, fail. Finally, don't underestimate celebration. Reward yourself meaningfully when you complete the habit. It doesn't have to be grand. Savor the accomplishment. Tell a friend about your progress. Enjoy a few minutes of a favorite activity. Celebration reinforces the reward loop and signals your brain to repeat the behavior. By tracking, reflecting, and celebrating, you create a positive feedback loop that cements habits for the long haul. While the fundamental principles of habit formation are timeless, the tools we use are evolving. Digital habit trackers on our smartphones make tracking and accountability easier than ever, offering automated reminders and visually engaging ways to track streaks. We're moving toward a future where your app communicates with your sleep tracker and calendar. An AI-powered coach could notice poor sleep and suggest a lighter workout, or help identify the optimal habit stack for your routine. This personalized coaching could become accessible to everyone. However, it's crucial to remember these tools are aids, not solutions. Technology can make the path clearer, but the responsibility for taking action will always rest with you. The journey to change begins not with a momentous event, but with thousands of small, consistent choices. The opportunity is here, now, in the next small decision you make. The blueprint is simple. Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself. Pick one habit that, if done consistently, would have a positive ripple effect. Meditate for 1 minute. Drink 1 glass of water. Read 1 page. Make the action so small, you cannot say no. Master the art of showing up. If you miss a day, get back on track quickly. Never miss twice. Every habit you build is a vote for the person you are becoming. So, choose one thing. Start small. Stay consistent. Begin becoming your best self, right now. Every habit you build rewrites your story. Start small. Stay consistent. Become your best self.